Oxidizing material. At a glance, this sample indicates the presence of oxidizing materials such as bromine, chlorates, nitrates, perchloric acid, and peroxides. Stay safe. The oxygen made by these materials can increase the chance of fire or explosion, and some will have toxic and corrosive properties that can be harmful to the skin. Take added fire safety precautions and wear personal protective equipment such as gloves, goggles, and face shield. Optical radiation hazard. At a glance, the sample suggested that optical radiation is present. This includes ultraviolet radiation, visible light, and infrared. Stay safe. Protective clothing and equipment is necessary when dealing with optical radiation. In particular, radiation-producing lasers must have the beam path for the laser system enclosed, and users should double-check to ensure there are no unwanted reflections before using the laser. Laser beam hazard. At a glance, the sign denotes the presence of laser beams. Stay safe. Direct exposure to laser beams has the potential to damage eyes and skin. Lab staff must wear appropriate protective clothing that is non-flammable to protect against the potential fire hazard. Non-ionizing radiation. At a glance, you will find this sample in areas where non-ionizing radiation is present. This includes the full spectrum of ultraviolet, visible light, infrared, microwave, radio frequency, and extremely low frequencies. Stay safe. All sources of non-ionizing radiation should be clearly marked. Exposure to non-ionizing radiation can be limited through personal protective equipment, engineering controls, and biological safety cabinets. Low temperature. At a glance, the symbol denotes low temperature or cryogenic hazards. These substances are often below freezing point and stored with chemicals such as liquid nitrogen. Stay safe. When dealing with equipment such as this, it is vital that personal protective equipment is worn. This includes, but it's not limited to, thick rubber gloves that reach to the elbows, closed-toe footwear, rubber aprons, and face shields. Radioactive. At a glance, this symbol denotes that ionizing radiation, in other words, radiation that has enough energy to liberate electrons from atoms or molecules and ionize them, is present. Stay safe. Protective clothing must be worn, and the area should be avoided by all but the necessary staff members. Material. You will find this sign in areas where substances are held that could prove harmful to humans if they are inhaled, ingested, or they come into contact with the skin. Stay safe. The effects of such substances coming into contact with human tissue can vary depending on the material and its concentrations, so you must wear masks, goggles, and gloves should all be used when in the presence of toxic material. General warning. At a glance, this is one of the most common signs and you are likely to see in a lab. The sample denotes a general warning and acts as a broad reminder that the area you are working in is likely to contain hazards and risks, and you should work accordingly. Stay safe. Every time you see this sign, consider it a reminder to act with care. Explosive material hazard. The symbol indicates that chemicals with explosive properties are present in the area. This could include unstable explosives that cause dangerous chemical reactions. Stay safe. Be sure to have a fire and explosion policy that everyone who uses the lab is aware of. Store all chemicals safely and securely, and keep the area free from unnecessary hazards. Voltage. The high voltage warning symbol, which includes a lightning bolt arrow in a yellow triangle, warns of voltage high enough to cause serious injury or death in general. Stay safe. You should stay away from equipment or areas of the lab marked with this symbol. So, if you do need to work close to such hazards, protective clothing and rubber gloves should be worn.